Last month, the Trump administration announced it would quadruple meat imports from Argentina in an effort to lower record beef prices here in the U.S. The plan to shore up the U.S. beef supply and lower prices was met with strong opposition from U.S. ranchers. They say the government should be doing more to support domestic ranchers instead of increasing imports. The national beef herd is at a 75-year low, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture. And while consumer demand is up 9% over the last decade, it is a recipe for higher prices. With tariffs on Brazilian beef, a major exporter to the U.S., and environmental factors like drought taking a toll on grazing land and U.S. herds. Joining us now live to discuss the federal plan to increase our beef supply is Texas Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller. Commissioner, thank you so much for being here.
Good to be with you. Thank you very much.
We appreciate your time. We always love having you here. Commissioner, why will importing more Argentinian beef, what would that do little to lower prices here in the U.S.?
Well, a couple of things. The problem we have, you just described, we don't have enough cattle. So bringing beef in a box in doesn't increase the cattle numbers. So to end the shortage domestically, we need to raise more cattle. So I sent out a 5-point plan to the president. I sent it to him first. They've implemented part of it. One of my suggestions was to open federal lands to grazing. Under the Biden administration, they canceled grazing contracts. So we have 24 million acres idle. Secretary Burgum of the Interior, he's opening those grazing lands. I also suggested that they could open CRP land. That's Conservation Reserve Program. That's land that's in private hands that's idle. It's in grass. So if we had that during drought like we're going through now, we'd have a place to put our mama cows. We'd have a place to keep heifers that we want to retain and make mama cows out of. But the problem with the Argentine beef is it's very low quality. So if not all of it, have to be ground up in hamburger. So it doesn't really do anything to lower quality cuts like ribeyes and other steaks, brisket, roast. Those will remain high. I even offered up an idea of a tax credit to retain heifers to make mother cows, much like a child tax credit. If you have children at home, 17 or younger, you get $1,000 per child right off your income tax. We could do something like that. These cow-calf operators are finally making a little money, so they could use a tax break. I think they would jump on that opportunity to hold some heifers back, and that's how we rebuild the cow herd. Another thing, if you wanted to reduce beef prices immediately, is open the border to the Mexican cattle that we've always let come up here. That's 15% of our cattle herd comes in from Mexico. We've got 250,000 head down there that could walk across on the hoof instead of come over in a box. If we keep that border shut like we're doing, at some point Mexico will build their own feedlots, they'll grow their own corn, feed their own cattle, build their own processing plants, and we will lose one of our best export companies for Texas beef. So those are some of my suggestions. Tax credit, open the border, open up grazing lands. I think all of those factors would rebuild the herd. The biggest problem about bringing beef in from Argentina is it increases our agriculture trade deficit. First time in my lifetime, we're going to buy more food than we export, $50 billion worth. So we've got to turn that around, and that's buying more beef, outsourcing our beef to a foreign country to feed us exasperates that problem, makes it worse instead of better.
Well, Ag Commissioner Sid Miller, we are out of time now. We appreciate you joining us again. Thank you so much. You have a good afternoon.
Eat more beef.
Eat more beef. Okay.